Welcome back, leaders and teachers. I hope you're well. Today I want to talk about asking for money. Now, I coach predominantly dance business owners, dance studio owners, dance teachers, dancers, and there is a common theme among all of us, and I will, include myself in all of us because I go through it as well, whereby we have such a resistance towards asking for money. Asking for more money, asking for any money. This is for private lessons. This is for studio rental. This is for teaching staff. This is for gig opportunities. This is just for anything. And we really get curious as to why. Why is it so hard for us to ask for money in return for our services, for our expertise, for our professional, mentorship, whatever it is. And I want to just encourage you to ask yourself, right now, think back to a time where someone asked you for your rate, or when you were given an opportunity and you were about to mention your price and you stopped and you had a wave of fear rush over you, a wave of worry, overwhelm, anxiety. What was the emotion that you were experiencing in that moment saying? What was it saying? It's so important to extract the story that we've made up that gets in the way of us asking for money. This is the key to being able to move through the blockage and to break the pattern of scarcity. For me personally, when I think back to a time where I've needed to ask for more money, I have this story that comes up. Well, actually, first of all, it is fear, it's in my chest, and actually sometimes in my belly as well. And the emotion is saying, they're not going to pay that. They're not going to pay that. And when I think about why wouldn't they pay? It comes back to a self-worth. I don't deserve it. Am I doing enough? Am I good enough? Am I qualified enough? Am I allowed to charge this? All of these stories start to flood into my mind. And all of a sudden, I start to question my expertise, my ability to show up in the 13 years that I've been teaching and leading. I question whether or not I'm qualified. And then I get to ask myself, is it true? Is that story true that I'm not qualified enough? I don't know enough. No, that's not true at all. And then I get to move from the place of, I don't have to believe that that's true. And when I move from that place, and I move from a place of knowing that I'm qualified and that I'm worthy of this payment, then I actually am unattached to the answer on the other end. Because whether they say yes or they say no means nothing about me. It doesn't validate or take away my expertise or my knowledge. All it says is, that person's not ready yet. And so what would it mean to get really clear on what the story is around asking for money, charging what you want, giving prices, raising your prices, saying no to less money? What would that mean? What would be different if you really were able to move through those money blockages, say no to the fear and say yes to self-worth? This is a tricky thing to do. And I've done it, and I coach people through this. I coach myself through it So if this is something that you want to work through and you're like, oh, yes, I could have been making way more money. And when I don't charge what I want, I actually deeply resent the people that I work with, and I'm not showing up in my fullness because I didn't charge enough. Please get in touch, because I think you're worth it. I know you're worth it. I know you're worth it. And you may need a little bit of accountability, and that's where I come in. So, oh, my dance community, let's do it. Let's break the pattern. Are you ready? Message me. I'm here for you. All right. Thanks for watching.